The first pattern of a healthy group is the relational pattern, or connecting with one another. This is the relational bridge that you build with the other people in your group. And as a matter of fact, if you don't get to the connecting pattern, if you don't help people connect with one another, you're not going to get to the other patterns of helping people change to be like Jesus, or helping people cultivate a heart for others, because people won't come back to your group. What keeps them coming back is the relational pattern. So the relational pattern of connecting to one another is of utmost importance. And at the heart of the relational pattern of connecting with one another is leading a great discussion. So I want to give you some tips on leading a great discussion. The first thing is to know the point of the discussion. If you're using a curriculum guide or a video or something, it'll always tell you, hey, this is the main point, this is the bullseye, this is true north, because a discussion is kind of like a map or a compass. And the goal, the objective of the discussion, well, that's going to be the guide that you keep referring back to, and it helps you know, hey, we're on course here. So know what the main point of the discussion is. The second thing that you want to do is start with an icebreaker. A great discussion always starts by chipping away at the ice, gets the juices flowing, gets people prepared to have a conversation with one another. So start with an icebreaker. The third thing you do, you insist that people share what they really believe. There's nothing as frustrating as being part of a discussion when people just share the safe church answers that they think you want to hear or that the other people in the group want to hear. That's so frustrating. What's most important is to have people share their heartfelt, their true feelings. That is behind a great discussion. And then the fourth thing is stay on course, but at the same time, be flexible. So as side conversations crop up, as rabbit trails develop, some of those you're going to let those rabbit trails go on for a little bit, because you know as the leader, those rabbit trails are actually on target. Those are part of the conversation. Those are moving you towards the goal. Now, some of those rabbit trails, they have nothing to do with the discussion, and maybe you let them go on for a little bit, but then you nip them a bit and say, oh, that's good. If only we had more time to discuss that. But let's get back over here so that we can kind of move along on this discussion point. And you gently but firmly move people back. Those are just a few simple keys to leading a great discussion, and a great discussion leads to a great pattern of connecting to one another.